nigga mine. Every time I see a clock, I feel out of time. The goal was a brick, we started at dimes.
What's going on, y'all? It's AC, and today we are in tune with WeLiveTV, Sticky Money. What up, what up, what up?
Yeah, free smash.
Word. What's going on, man? What's going on with you?
Same fight, different round, man. Just trying to stay productive in the way, but out the way at the same time, if that makes sense.
That's what it is. And this man right here, he is a rapper, he is a videographer, he is a everything. Like it's just,
I'm gonna say I was seeing where he was going with this.
He's about to go all angles with it. Nah, like rapper, videographer, like, and it's just crazy the growth in your videography. So, but we'll get to that. We're gonna start with the rap shit. What is my question? My first question is, what is Sticky Money? Where did that come from?
Well, the actual name itself, I used to be called Icky. Well, people still call me Icky. People that knew me for a while still call me Icky. Mm-hmm. But it came from that. For real, it came from our lyrics. I don't know if you remember lyrics, Tank lyrics. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I was by Icky, and he used to just call me. He say Sticky Money. He's like, yo, Sticky, come in. So like, and that kind of just picked up after a while. So then, and I just felt like Icky was too plain for a rap name at the time. So I was
at the time, I feel like now that shit would be.
Yeah, now it'd be lit. I'd probably be famous already if I was thinking. Like, I might have to change that shit back for real.
Right.
For real. Like, but yeah, at the time, I felt like it was too short and simple. So I was like, I'll go with the Sticky Money in it. So yeah, shout out to him for that. For real. That really came off him.
Wow. Oh, that's dope. So
name wise.
Yeah. Now I know what you mean. And so when it all started, because you've been doing this for years. I remember when we ain't even like know each other, and I used to see you ain't see me, but I seen you walking down the hallway just rapping back in school. So when did your love for music start?
For real, probably I'm gonna sound like every other rapper, but since I was young, for real, like since I was real young, I remember I don't know. I just always liked the sound. I remember back in the day, I was young, and you remember that song, "When I dip, you dip, we dip." Put my hands up. Yo, I remember at all the family parties, that song used to come on. They used to like throw me in a circle because I knew all the lyrics. So I used to be there like rapping the whole song as a little kid. Oh, and I look at it now, like, because I'm the drunk adult. So I look at it now, like, they ain't shit, because they had me in a circle with a bunch of drunk adults rapping a song with some lyrics that I don't know nothing about. Like,
it said, do it how you do it. Do it how you do it.
Yeah, dude. Show me what you did last week. Do a little dance like that. So,
that's
like,
funny
really
shit.
from that, I it's just, I guess, just the sound and the way I seen it made people feel, and I mean, of course, like that was a big deal for a while. But then once I start getting older, and you start to see like really how it makes people feel. How sometimes you think you're alone in this world till you hear a song, and you're like, wow, somebody's thinking just like me. Like, wow, that's crazy. Like, or just they're in the mood that I'm in right now. So with that alone really drove me for the passion for it. And yeah, I was writing forever. I remember when I was younger, my raps used to be like, I don't know why. I remember I used to rap numbers a lot. Like I used to, like I don't know why. I'd be like, and the 4, 5, 6, and I was a little kid, so I just always thought like I throw some numbers in here and it sounded like I'm doing something crazy. So yeah, but really from that, really just stemmed from being little and just seeing the energy and the vibe it brings to people. And then as I'm getting older, I realized that like, it's a stressful reliever in a sense too. Like people just relate to music, like so that really had me stuck. And then once I realized I was getting nice at it and people was complimenting me for it, I kind of was like, I'm just gonna take off with it. I'm gonna keep going with it, and the rest is history for real.
And when you started taking it serious, did you understand too much? Like, were you one of that? Because I know a lot of hip hop heads. I don't know if you like a hip hop head, like you know, like deep into it, like. When you first started, did you know about any of the business side of it, anything, or you just like, I'm a rap, I'm gonna put the music out, and then people like, what was your mindset?
Yo, nah, I ain't know shit about it. When I first started, you gotta remember, like, we a little older than the kids now. So it was happening before like internet was like internet, where it's like this fucking mixed CD is about to get me famous. You heard?
Right.
Like, so that was really my mindset when I first started. Was really like, yo, I'm nice. I'm just gonna rap. Somebody's gonna pick me up, and that's gonna be it. And I'm pretty sure that was everybody's. As artists, that was every artist thing back in that time was just like, yo, like, because there was no internet, so there was no I can just post this on the internet and millions of people can see it out of nowhere. Like this was like where if 50 people in your town said you was hot, you like, nigga, I'm about to blow. Wait till I'm about to burn 7 CDs and pass these out. And so it was like that mindset. And then like I started realizing there's more of business behind it. And also too, the internet hit. A lot of people don't realize that like that internet shifted the whole game. Because like I always make a joke, like I always say back in my day, like you can drop a CD and you was the man.
Right.
You give this nigga a CD now, they're like, man, what is this? Like, what,
right.
Like, what I even do with it? Yeah, what do I do with this? Like, you ain't on Apple, you ain't on Spotify. So that just whole getting used to that was also a big curve and learning curve in it too. Because like I wasn't, I didn't say I didn't know a lot about business when I was doing the CDs and stuff, but I was getting the groove of that. And then for it to just automatically switch to the internet, I'm sitting there with a bunch of CDs in my crib, like, well, what do I do now? Like, what the fuck I do with these shits? Like,
right.
It was just taking time to learn the whole streaming thing and shit like that. I don't know, regular shit. You know how it go.
So when you because you're also early in days you were doing battle rap as well, and you made a lot of noise in that realm. So now it's like more so you're making music, you're making projects, you're making songs. What was the switch from like, okay, battle rap, I'm gonna just leave that there, but I'm gonna just keep pursuing my personal, you know what I'm saying, like with music instead of battle rap?
Really, like my friends have a lot of influence on me. A couple of my friends used to always tell me like, this was back when I was trying to do everything at once. They're like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to pick one of them. Like if you really want to take one of them to the next level, you gotta pick one of them. You can't be trying to juggle all 3 and putting 25% into this and then putting 35% into this and then putting like it. Don't get me wrong. Once you're a little like established, more so like business wise, yeah, you can do stuff like that because it's like different revenues. But at that time, I wasn't really established, so I was just trying to take anything that would get me established. Like if Balance gonna get me established, I'm gonna do that. If videos gonna get me established, I'm gonna do that. Rap, and it's like if I gotta do all 3 at the same time, I will. I'll hold the camera, record somebody, and battle. Like, and then I got a mic too, and we can make this a song. I'll do it all at one time. Like, but now it was really my friends. They broke it down to me like, yo, bro, like, and it was just them not being ignorant, just them giving me advice. Like, yo, bro, you have a lot of talent, but take time and really pursue one of them for a little bit, and let that build you up. Like. So that's when I really took a step back. Like, I'm gonna pick one of these because I'm not gonna lie, people don't even understand. They see all them battles. I want to say out of all the battles I had, I probably got paid for like 1 battle. Like, believe it, because I remember we was throwing them down the times at the time. Yep. So we're buying the event. We're making sure we're getting security. We gotta print the tickets. And so
y'all had the business mind was there.
It was early. There, but it wasn't molded yet. We was just It was just like, yo, just you can sell tickets, and I'm like, okay, so we're gonna sell tickets. It was like one of those things. We really look like, and we put tickets on sale like 3 days before the event or like a week before the event. If we would have been business savvy, we would have did that shit like a month ahead of time. Like, crazy, man, crazy.
No, but that was I was just checking those out, and it's like just to remind myself, and it was. Like, I feel like y'all was a little ahead of y'all time with that.
Yo, a little bit. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, and it's not to toot my own horn. And I look back at like a lot of stuff we did. Like, damn, we was really like ahead of the curve. Cause like, remember the 10 TV cribs? We was doing skits and all that back in 2010. And like, skits is a thing now. Like,
exactly.
I look back like, wow, like we was doing this 10 years ago. If we would have known the promotion behind it and how to really put it out there, we niggas could have been on, but everything's a learning thing. So I can't be mad. That might be God telling me I wasn't ready for that money yet. So
exactly. Like, I be trying to tell myself that sometimes too. Like, I just wasn't ready for it. 10 years
ago, bro, I'd have, oh man, look.
Niggas have been broke. You got the money and been broke.
I've been broke right now, trying to get back. Like, I've been on here talking about, yo, remember when we was lit back in the day?
So doing this the long time, a lot of relationships has been made. For me, knowing you, I feel like you have a big personality, and it's easy for you. Nothing's easy, but it's like easy for you to like talk to people, network with people. How important was that playing in your personal career, music and video? Well, we're not at video yet, but how important was it to your music career?
Of like the person now, I mean, I don't know. This has always just been me. I'm always like, I can be a quiet person at times, but I always just been like a talkative person, especially if once I get to know you, it's like, why not have a good time? So
right.
it helped a lot because I'm not gonna lie, like I met, like you said, I met a lot of people. I got a lot of friendships and relationships with people over the years. So it helps a lot because it's easier to get my point across when I'm, you see what I'm trying to say? It's like, I'm not shy telling you what I do, or I'm not like, it's like, I can say this and I can also, I'm a funny person. So I might say something that make you laugh and I might crack the ice. I ain't like, this dude's funny. What you do? Oh yeah, this is what I do. And then they hear me rap and it's like, oh shit, like, okay, you rap too and it's not funny. So it's like, oh shit, all right, like, so yeah, I mean, it helps, but I'm not gonna lie, believe it or not, I'm kind of like antisocial a little bit too. So like, I think I'm so antisocial that when I'm outside, my personality sticks out because I'm not out. Like I sit at home and edit 12, 13, 14 hours of the day. So when I'm outside, I'm just happy to see people. It's like, oh my God, you're a person. Like, what do you do? Are you like bubblegum? Like,
I'm laughing so hard, bro, because I can relate. Like, it's really like once you get outside, it's like I'm just happy to see you. Don't even know me, but like I fuck with you.
Yeah, like you walking fucking healthy as shit right now. You know, that's what's up, you know, like it's that type thing. Like,
so I did come across a video, and I actually was at this event, and you were performing with Sue Surf.
Okay.
How was that? How was that with like just meeting someone like that and being able to perform alongside with him while you was performing your shit, and he was rocking to it? How did that feel?
Shit, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that night was crazy because shout out to White Boy D. I think that was White Boy D's birthday. I want to say it was. Yeah, it was White Boy D's birthday party. And he had me coming through it. I remember the whole night. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, son, try to throw me on because you know the rappers don't show up right away. So I'm like, yo, try to throw me on close to Surf. I'm trying to like, I just want to make sure so White Boy D like, yeah, I got you. And when I want to say when he first threw me on, Surf, I don't even think was there yet. I think Surf was just walking in the building when I started going on. So for like a split second, the attention was on him walking through the crowd when I was still performing. And then, you know, we at Rojo, so where we're performing at is the VIP section. So he asked to come up here. So, but mind you, like you said, there's only one way to get up. So you got to walk through my set to get up on stage. So it was kind of one of those. He basically had to walk through my set to get on stage, but he seeing that the people that was there was fucking with me so much, I want to say he just like stopped and started bopping out. And then I don't know if my man's whispered to me or I just peeked that he was there, like still standing there. So I was just like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna try to reach for him and like vibe out with him. I did that. He kept vibing out. So I'm like, oh, I just vibing. Like, oh, like,
yeah.
And that was that. But I think it also worked out too though, because we met Surf a couple of times before that, like out in Philly and somewhere else. So he might have remembered my face. He might have not remembered my face. But I think it was really just he's seen that the love that the town was showing me that night. Because I'm not going to lie, the town showed me a lot of love that night. When I went on stage at the time, the song I was performing was a song that I was really trying to push. So like they heard it. And there's a lot of open mics back then too. So I would be performing at every open mic. So a lot of the crowd knew it. So I think he just seen that and was like, oh shit, all right, this. Somebody out here that's like putting on. So I'm not gonna lie, it was a proud moment for me. Like just the way it worked out to how he had to walk on stage and walk through my set, but then ended up standing there with my set and then I got to bounce with him and
because a real reaction out of him was like, because anybody would be like, yo, get the fuck up. Like just if it was somebody whack, like it was like you just a rapper from your town and he's like, oh, I'm fucking with this. Like
that shit felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely one of the videos I watched back. I wish it was a little longer. This is back when Instagram was only like 11 seconds.
Right.
so the video of it is only like 11 seconds, but like I definitely, that's one of those like accomplishment moments in a sense where it's like, oh wow, damn. So like a nigga I watched came to town and he got to be on stage with me and he was rocking with me and he liked my music. We spoke a little bit afterwards. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like we said we was gonna do all this other extra stuff, but just a little, we spoke a little bit afterwards. He's like, yo, I see you doing your thing, keep doing your thing. And I'm just like, yo, like, fuck with me. And I want to say that might have been the last compliment had. But you know what I'm saying? It was just the appreciation of him to be like, yo, I see you doing your thing. I'm fucking with it, keep doing your thing. Like, just to hear that little bit of acknowledgement was like, it was dope as shit. Like,
real dope. That was definitely dope. And I can imagine how you felt during that moment, like performing
Yeah.
your shit like that. So we're gonna get into the videographer party of your career now. So we talking about how you were with like you met Sue Surf during your performance and all that. Well, not met him there, but you was, you know what I'm saying, able to rock out with him. And then another celebrity had came to town when you was doing photography, and you was on stage
I'm
trying to
dead.
get some footage,
I'm dead.
and he kind of like shoved you, or what happened with Joe Budden? What was the whole thing with that?
I was on stage. I want to say that was one of my rookie mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take the rookie mistake. I was on stage recording, and at the time, this was like was he my friend? I don't want to say he was my first big artist, because I want to say I met Styles P before that.
Mhm.
So, but this was around the time when I was starting to get like bigger gigs, like.
Right.
So I'm on stage, I'm recording, I'm playing the background, but I'm seeing that like the people on stage are like rocking with me. Like I would at the time, I'm like, now if I get on stage, I know how to move, I know where to be, I know what lines I have to cross. But at the time, I was just so fascinated, like, yo, they're really letting me on stage right now. Like, I'm like, what? Like they're really letting me record on stage? I bet. So
Right.
I'm trying to like loop around them and get all these cool angles, and not realizing I'm supposed to just, for a performance, you just stand in the back and you get the back of the person in the crowd. And when they want to turn around and mess with you, they will. Or if you're that person's cameraman, you already got a thing going.
Right,
So
right,
know how
right.
to move each other. Me and him don't know each other from a hole in the wall. So he's looking at it like, yo, this nigga dead. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame him. I had a big ass light on my camera. So when I'm going in front of you, the light is probably just hitting him. He's probably like, yo. So yeah, I look at it now like it was a rookie mistake. So he stopped the music, like, yo. He say some shit like, yo, I don't know who you are, whatever, but like you gotta like get off stage type shit. So I'm like, I stopped for a second. I'm like, word? Like, and while that's going on, his I want to say his manager or something was on the side of the stage. So he come tap me like, yo, come on, you gotta get off stage. I'm like, nah, like I'm paid to be here. Like
Right.
Like, nah, come on, you gotta get off stage. So while that's going me, I end up walking off stage and not getting into it with his manager. But we just like, yo, he's like, yo, you can't be on stage anymore. I'm like, nah, like I'm paid to be here. So it looks like we're arguing, but we're not. It's because it's music being played. There's still music going on. So we're there in each other's ear, like, But to the security, it looks like we're arguing, but we're really not. So the one security I knew from a couple of events at the time, he came over and he was like, yo, look, they're telling me I got to get you out of here just because of the situation of what went on. Like, you was on stage, they didn't know you were supposed to be on. I guess it was like miscommunication type thing. Like, I was booked to be there from somebody, but I wasn't introduced to everybody. So like when we see some random person on stage, it just looks like I just hopped on stage and started recording type shit. So he's like, yo, we gotta get you out of here type shit. So he's in my ear like, yo, calm down, fuck. Cause at this time now I'm getting heated. Like, what you mean I'm getting kicked out? Like I'm fucking doing y'all a favor. Like I'm doing y'all job. Y'all kicking me the fuck out. So he's like, nah, calm down. We go outside. He take me out the side door. We walking out the side door. He gets the thing on his little radio. He's that shit like, yo, you gotta get back in here. There's like a riot going on. So he's like, yo, bro, I gotta go. He kind of like puts me to the side, like, yo, bro, just go around front and get up out of here. He run back in. By the time I get around front of the hotel, there's fucking people running out. There's like fucking cops pulling up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Come to find out, I guess when they kicked me on stage and they seen I got escorted out the building, I guess the crowd erupted. I guess they was like, man, they started like throwing chairs and bottles and shit at him. So mind you, I'm outside watching everybody run out. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss? Like, I was just in there. Like, I was literally just in there. And that's when people come out and they start telling me. And yeah, that's that. I done caught cases off that shit. That's why I don't joke. A lot of people don't know. That's why I don't joke with a lot of people about that, because I done fought like legal cases over that shit.
Hell no. From who?
So
Joe's people?
From somebody got injured at the event that night.
What?
And they tried to say I like caused it. So I had to fight a case for that. Then I had to fight. A civil and a civil and criminal case for that whole situation.
They said what? You incited a riot?
Basically, that's what they was trying to say. They was trying to say I hit the person with whatever they got hit with.
What?
They got hit with something, so they was trying to say I threw that. And I'm like, yo, I wasn't even in the building. I literally wasn't even. I'm like, I wasn't even in the building. What? Like,
that's crazy.
That's why, like, it is. I laugh about it now because it's like over with. But yeah, that shit was for a minute. That was a real situation. Like, people don't understand the technicalities behind that. Like, I was really going through some shit over that case. Like,
yeah, I didn't even know, because to me that was on some shit like, yeah, you got the city. Like for that to happen,
like, the Joe Budden, you got. I'm like, no, nigga, I gotta go to court for that tomorrow. No,
that's
I got this city. Like, got knuckleheads need to calm down.
I ain't asked y'all to do that.
Yeah, I ain't tell y'all to do all that. Like, yeah, but after that night, somebody I know broke it down to me, and it was like, yo, you gotta look at it like this, bro. You do a lot of stuff for people in this town as far as like video work. Like, I do a lot of birthday parties and weddings and shit. So he was like, yo, that might have been really somebody in the crowd that don't even know you like that, but just know that you did something for their family.
Right.
And not only that, he's like, yo, Budden's not from out here. Mm-hmm. So when they see somebody disrespecting the town, it's the one time that the town just happened to come together and was like, nah, fuck out of here. You're not gonna disrespect our cameraman. So so I thank the town for that. But y'all niggas almost got me booked. Y'all niggas almost got me booked for that.
So we would have had to come together for your fucking bail.
Yeah, come together for that bail. Don't no more other stuff. Come together for bail from now on out.
But that's crazy because he did. Joe ended up mentioning on his podcast.
Yeah. Somebody showed me that shit. What he said was, well, I don't know about the whole when he walked in and seen guns on and shit like that. But what he said was like kind of really how it happened. Like, he kicked me. I didn't say he kicked me out. I got kicked off stage and I got escorted out, and then he said people just started throwing shit. I just wish I'd have been there to see it, because especially when I'm sitting in court, I'm in court, like I didn't even like. I wish I would at least seen you get hit,
right?
Like,
I at least know what happened.
Yeah, so I can at least know what happened. Like, nobody knows if you even really got hit. Like, I'm confused right now. Like,
that's crazy. So then you got to that point. I just wanted to bring that up quick because we was already talking about like how would you go from artists from like love to hate. Like there's you got both sides from celebrities basically. Yeah. And they both from Jersey too.
I feel good getting it off my chest too, because I don't really tell a lot of people like about it. So now it's gonna be in the interview, so I get to knock it out with a bunch of people.
Oh, it's lit. So I got an exclusive?
Yeah, like a couple people heard about it. Like a couple people I know personally, when they joke with me about it, I'm like, yo, bro, the reason why I don't joke with it because all them things is handled now though. So like I can speak on it, but it was just. But at the time, it was like, yo, bro, I don't even want to joke about that. Like, I got court next week on that shit. Like,
that's crazy. So you did get to that point in your videographer career to be on stage with an artist. You know, it's been in the game in a while. So how did it all start? You know, just the videography. Like, what made you say, okay, I'm rapping. I want to, like you said, you did a bunch of things at one time. But what made you say, fuck it, I'm gonna just shoot my own videos?
Being broke, for real. I want to say not having the money to pay for videos, because at the time, I want to say the only person that was out here, this is like around like when I started shooting videos was 2010. Mm-hmm. So around that time, I want to say Jack was probably the only real like name video person out here. There might have been like one other person. Mm-hmm. I want to say there was one other person. I don't want to get killed on the internet for not remembering his name. But I want to say there was like one more other person out here that was doing it at the time. But it's just I really didn't. I was fresh out of jail at that time, so I didn't have no money to buy videos. It was just like I know I can rap. And once again, 2010 is when the internet really started hitting.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, we got to get videos. And before it was like you just got to make it on TV. Now it's like, nah, we got to make it on YouTube. Like
YouTube, yep.
We can make it on YouTube. We just got to get the video done. Mm-hmm. So it was really that, and then not having the money, and then remembering things that my teacher told me. I got to give a big shout out to my English teacher, Miss Williams, Miss Cootie, whatever they want to call her now. I know she got married. I call her by her maiden name. She probably hates that, but yeah, big shout out to her because we had a project back in the day in her class, and it was like this is back when Apple had like the podcast section on their shit, but it was like. We didn't necessarily use it for a podcast. We just used it to like edit a video. Yeah. So she showed us how to do. It was like a project we had to do. So she showed us how to use that. And then later on down the line, when I was graduating, one of the things I could pick to do for graduation project was a video. There was like you can do a video talking about how high school changed your life or the experiences you went through. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through that. And so I did that. Did the graduation project. And then, like I said, not years later, a couple months down the line, I get locked up, come home, still rapping, but it's like. like I said, I didn't have the money, but I knew I had a laptop. So I'm like, you know what? There's a webcam on that laptop. So I was like outside with the webcam, like this, holding the laptop, shooting my videos on the webcam, and then turning around. All right, we got to do that one more time. Like, so just doing it like that to begin with, and then it really just started picking up. I'm not gonna lie, I met a lot of connections just from shooting with that laptop, which was crazy because everybody was so mind-boggled of how I was doing it with a laptop. Like,
but back then, it was so new though.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. It was so different that they're like, yo, people looked at it like, yo, I thought you need a fucking $1,000 camera to do a video, and it's like, yo, you're dead out here with your laptop, just boom, boom. And I mean, it wasn't the best videos looking back at it now, but like they was like, yo, to be doing what you're doing it with, wow, like
right.
So, yeah,
and that's crazy. That goes to show you respect again, though. Like that people even like was like, okay, he got a laptop, but I fuck with this, and like I fuck with him. I respect him. Like,
definitely, because there's a lot of people like the Buckses and the Ninos, and like I said, this is at a time where they could have just went to Jack or somebody else, but they're like, nah, this nigga from my hood, and he's trying to come up, so they was getting their videos done with me. I'm not gonna lie, my first year, I want to say I was shooting a lot of just Bucks and Ninos and parties. I used to just walk in random clubs. They used to just walk in clubs
with the laptop.
No, not with my laptop. This is when I got a little better and got a little camera.
Okay.
I used to just walk in clubs with the camera and like without not being booked or nothing. I would just pay regular admission, come in with the camera and just take pictures and video, put together a thing, send it to the club. Like, yo, so that helped build my name up as well, just doing stuff like that. Like, that's why I tell people too, it's a grind behind it. My first fucking 2 years, I wasn't really getting paid shit. I was getting paid crumbs. Even after that, my first 5 years, I was getting paid crumbs because I didn't know the business behind it. I just looked at it like, yo, I'm gonna get this product out, somebody's gonna see it, and they're gonna sign me. That's how I'm looking at it. Like,
that was what I was gonna ask when you said you were getting crumbs for it. Is it because, like you said, the business, like you didn't understand that you can place your own value? Like,
yeah, I didn't know none of that. I'm from the streets, so I kind of looked at it as more of a I gotta earn my respect type thing. So now when I say this price, can't nobody question it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have to, because I look at it now. There's people that go out and buy a camera now, don't know what to do with the camera, and they want to charge people $2,000 for it. Right. It's like, what? Like, I've been doing this for 10 years, and it's like, that's like, so it was that thing of it. I just didn't, like you said, I didn't know the business, so I probably could have got a little more, but like I said, I'm from the streets, so I looked at it like I just gotta get my respect up, so that when I do set a price, can't nobody question it. Like, don't question what I'm asking for, right?
And that's something. So you get into doing the videos and doing all this. How is it that how are you still teaching yourself? Because I'm sure you're self-taught with the camera, correct?
Yeah.
So you taught yourself how to use the camera, how to edit and all this stuff while still recording and making music all at the same time. How did you find a drive to like keep pushing for both of them?
I don't even know. For real, I guess it's the love of it. That's what I say too. Like when people ask me, what advice can I give them for camera work, and it's like, yo, bro, you just gotta have love for it. And I feel like that's what anything you do in life. And I feel like that's what gave me the drive. Because like I said, there was times where I was literally getting nothing for a video, and it was just like, nah, I like doing this. This is dope. I want to learn more. I want to do, and even now to this day, that still drives me. Where it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a business now, and you know, you gotta make your money off of it. But there's still times where it's like I really just do it for the love, because I love doing this shit, and I love being able to help an artist, in a sense, a local artist maybe, to be like, I'm not saying I'm showing this man a different way, but I'm showing you a different way. I mean, like, there's a lot of people I met from the streets recently that I met through music. You see what I'm trying to say? But it feels good saying that, because then when I toast to them, I can be like, yo, bro, we've been doing this and for like 5 years, like even with me and you, maybe like we might not have split millions together, but just working with each other, we made money off of working with each other. So it's like, bro, we made some legal money. We gotta applaud that. You see what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, that's a fact.
Yeah, we gotta, because it wasn't like, oh, we sold bricks together. Now we've been grinding music shit for 5 years. So it's good showing artists to feel good about your music the same way as you do about saying you've been selling drugs for someone for so long. Like, keep pushing in that music too as well. Like, make it to where you can look back. Like I've been doing this for a while and I made a couple dollars. So,
right.
Yeah, like
No, and that just comes with growth too, because like I feel like from when I first met you, even before that, when I just knew of you, to now, it's like a lot of growth. I don't know, spiritually, like you got into a whole different, I don't know, it just comes with growth of like since you've been a videographer, I feel like your growth came with that. I don't know, that's just me. Do you feel that way?
Nah, I do. I definitely do. Cause a lot of people say the same thing you said. They're like, yo, I feel like you're like a lot more like humbled now and a lot more like you said, more spiritual. Like I'm a big vibe person now too, but that was just coming with the game. That's from putting years in the game, the pain and stuff. We just like I said, I just learned to be humbled and more spiritual and tune myself. Like my thing is I learned to put my happiness over nothing. You see what I'm trying to say? Like before I used to do shoots and fucking hate that I had to do that shoot, but I was like, nah, I gotta do it. To where now I'm more comfortable. It's like if I don't want to do that shit, I'm not fucking doing it.
Right.
Like I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like so, it's growth. Like I said, I just hit 32, so I tell a lot of people that you can learn a lot of stuff, teach yourself a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things that genuinely come with age, that just come with age and knowledge, for real. So that's really where I'm at now. I just feel like I learned a lot and been through a lot, so I'm focused on just strictly being productive and progressive, and anything else is like, wow, I'm good, bro.
Right. So now that you're at this point and you said you could turn away people, how many times do you have to turn away people? Like, so when you say that, do you say like, okay, just because the song is whack or the person is whack, or like what makes you turn away somebody? Like, actually, let me ask you this. Did you ever turn somebody away because their music was trash?
Nah, believe it or not, I never have. Because I especially because the day and age we're in, I know that this song could be trash, but I got faith in everybody. So I know I'm about to fuck this video up. So the song might be trash, but they're gonna see this video, so that might boost the song. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never really turn down whack songs. Like things that make me turn somebody down is like especially now, is just like, not saying you gotta be the biggest businessman, but just be about your business. Like, don't book me for a shoot and be late and we're waiting for people and you don't got this ready, and then a fight breaks out, and it's like if I also too, I go off vibes. I can see a person's picture or something when they hit me up, and I'm just like, I don't really know if I want that energy. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't really know if I want to bring that energy around me, and that's no disrespect in no way, but that's just like I said, I try to pick my happiness and my happiness and my safety and what's smartest for my business first before anything else. Like that's really why I come in and turning people down. Your energy, what energy are you bringing? Because also too now there's sometimes where I don't shoot with people because once again your business is not together, but you have no drive. You just want a couple thousand views and that's all you want. It's like, I'm good. Keep that couple. Your couple dollars is not worth the headache you're about to give me for your couple thousand views.
Right.
I'm good. Like, like those type things. I'm like I said, being that it's a business now, I'm really more like, if your business is not correct, then it's like I'm good. Like I'm good with that. Like, and I'm down to work with people, but like I said, like you know, there's times you show with people and there's like there's slouchers and then there's people that just don't got no thought for the time that you taking out to do stuff. It's like you come across. I've been in so many situations like that I don't want to put myself in them no more. Right. So that's why if I get the vibe where I feel like you're gonna be that person, it's like you might not just get this video, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm booked.
And that's good that you got to the point where you can turn away people.
Yeah.
Like that.
I hate doing it. Don't get me wrong. I hate doing it because I like taking everything. Right. I hate being a person to turn people down. But like I said, this is we came to points in our life where it's like, nah, sometimes you just got to do that. Like that. Right. That dollar.
The energy and your time is more important at the end. of the day.
Like that dollar is not worth the bad energy that might become from this. So I'm good. Like,
and with videography, you did meet, from what I've seen, you did meet a good amount of celebrities. Like, you do cross a lot. I know you did some things with King Magnetic, and he had a song with Cassidy. And I don't know. I know he had a song. Well, let's talk about that first. How was that meeting Cassidy? Because I know you're a battle rap guy, and
it was dope. But I'm a real I don't know. I didn't want to be the person like, oh shit, Cassidy. So I was maybe I played it too cool. I look at it now, like I could have got autographs. I don't even got a picture with him. I could have got a picture with him. Like I could have got all that shit with him. I could have busted up with him, but I don't know. Like to me, I'm the type of person where if I'm in a room full of people, I'm more concerned about the nigga that's quiet. I'm not concerned about him, but I'm more interested in the person that's quiet.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? So when I'm around celebrities, I try to play that role, like to show you that I'm here for business. I'm not here to be a fan of you, no, none of that shit. Like we're here to get this video done, and if anything happens after this afterwards, that happens afterwards. But I need to open up a little more. Like I said, I look at it now, like I definitely could have busted up a little bit more with him, but
sometimes it works in your favor though when you like that, because I'm gonna tell you something that happened with me real quick. I'm not to make this about me, but it just relates to what you're talking about. Like I was in Florida one time and we was trying to get these t-shirts made in the mall. Me and my brother, we just chilling there, and the nigga A Boogie is right in front of us talking to the lady getting his t-shirt made. And I'm sitting there like, yo, Aaron, like, yo, is that A Boogie? Like it's when A Boogie like first started popping off and shit. And I'm like, is that A Boogie? He's like, yeah, that's him. So I'm like, I wanted to go to him, but I'm thinking to myself, like, that's not me. Like, I'll feel weird, like, oh, A Boogie, what's up? Yeah, like, oh, let me get a picture. I ain't that type of nigga. So what I did was his mans was there. I forget his name. It's like his right-hand man.
Okay.
But anyway, I gave him my CDs, and down in Florida, what I was doing and shit, I was putting my CDs in like sandwich baggies, like it was bud and shit. And so I gave it to him, and he was like, yo, I fuck with that. Like, that's fire and shit. And they ended up getting me in touch with a DJ, and they had me like play my song in New York at this strip club. Like, so it all worked out. Still, I ain't had to say nothing to A Boogie.
Yeah, you had to say shit. Yeah.
I met his mans, and his mans put me on, and I flew up there and took my whole team out to New York. And
yeah, I gotta start doing that more, man. We shot for Benny. I'm shout out to Mag. I met Benny the Butcher because of Magnetic.
Right, I was about to bring that up.
That was believe it or not, at that time, I didn't. All respect to Benny, I didn't know who the fuck Benny was at that time.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. This was the thing that Mag just like, yo, it's a video with this dude named Benny the Butcher. You got a little buzz in the underground. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm just down to work. Nigga, when I swear to you, like, when they pulled up, I had to ask Mag. I had to tap. I'm like, yo, who's Benny? Like, Benny
which one?
He pulled up with a couple people. So I'm like, yo, before I just start pointing the camera at random people, like, who is who? Like,
it's crazy. Nigga said, which one is Benny?
Yeah, I'm like, who? And I want to say, because like when we shoot videos, we usually get lit, especially with Mag. Mag had the bottles, so we're there drinking and all that. So I want to say Mag didn't even fully answer me. Like Mag was just like, he was like, yeah, right, and like walk away type thing. So I didn't know who Benny was until we fully started shooting and his verse came up when he started rapping. I'm like, okay, that's Benny. But it was crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's Benny. It's crazy though, because that song that they did was a dope song, but it was like a trap beat. So like I hear Benny on and I'm like, I do that, right? But then I go home and I listen to like some of this other shit. I'm like, yo, boy, nice. I'm like, yo, I wish I'd have listened to this like an hour or so before I met the nigga, because I would have been like, yo, dude, you nice. Like, right. So that was another missed opportunity I probably could have had. Was like I could have said a little more, right? But I didn't. Like, but like I said, I'm a big person. I don't want to look like a fan to nobody. Right. Like, it's like, nah, I'm a supporter.
Actually, I feel like the only time I was actually with you, you and Shump, we all got a picture with P&B. I feel like that's the only time I ever seen you actually flick up with a nigga, and that wasn't even us. That was Ty. She was like, "Yo, get a picture with him." We was like,
yeah, word. Yeah, I forgot all about that. She definitely right. Yeah, that might be the only picture I had with a celebrity was that one. Mm-hmm. And I want to say because I was with y'all, so I wasn't the only one in the picture. So it's like it's a couple of us. It don't look like it don't look like any one of us was just like, oh, take a picture with me, PNB. It's right. Like it's there, and he was like, oh.
Yeah, no, that was dope. That was definitely dope. And yeah, it's just do you feel like if one artist came to you and was like, yo, I need you to do like my project videos. We got 3 videos, and I need 3 videos for my project. Which artist would you be most excited about to hit you up and ask you that?
Like industry wise, like
yeah. My fault. Industry wise.
I don't even know. Like like I'm not gonna lie, like I hate to bring him up again, like a Benny or a Cole or a Kendrick, like I'd be like real ecstatic that they would like hit me up and be like, oh, I need some work done, or like even like a Jada Kiss. I'm cool with a Kiss, like something along them lines, like because just those are people that I looked up to, and then be able to actually bring their because those are artists that I sit at home and listen to their music and visualize stuff in my head. So for them to call me and be like, yo, I need a visual done, it's like I can put all these ideas that I've been listening to your music for years. I've been had ideas what to do with you. Like,
so listen, I got a whole book worth. We ready?
Yeah, I'm like being that you said that from the whole dictionary. Like, I'm like, so this is. I was thinking for this scene, like. So I think like along them lines, but to me, I'm like, I'm not like, I look at like beggars can't be choosers. Not saying I'm a beggar, but just like now, to me, I look at like anybody in the industry. I'll be cool with working with now. I'd be ecstatic if they hit me up, just to know that I made it more passive of a local level. I'm not just local no more. It's like, all right, these industry cats is hollering at me now, and they want to do some work with me. That would be real dope. Like I said, I'm cool with anybody, but like a Cole Kendrick, a Butcher, or like a Kiss, like Styles P, like just the music I listen to, I would be real ecstatic. Like, oh, this is dope. Like those ones I might pull up and be a fan. I'm not gonna lie. Like I might be like, yo. Like so every take, I'm just gonna stop. Like, yo, that verse was fire, man. That verse was crazy.
Just peek around the camera.
Yeah. I might even have Scotty hold the camera. Like, let me get in the scene. Like,
so this is my extra camera guy. I just felt like I'll be good in this scene.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, the outfit I'm got is everything for the scene right now. They're like, those guys, I'm jumping in the video and I'm getting a flick. Now y'all gotta flick it up, you know? Like,
do you feel like, because you mentioned local, do you feel like you're local because you said you feel like you'll be at you're further than a local camera guy? Do you feel like you're local? I feel like you kind of leave the city a lot and do work.
In a sense, yeah. In a sense, no. Because I remember not too long ago I was talking to somebody and I was like, yo, the internet made it to where nobody's technically local anymore.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like a local person can post a video right now and somebody in Hong Kong can see it. So I feel like it. I know it. I don't want to sound ignorant because I know what local means. Like so, so that's why I say yeah and no, because I say local as far as that. If I go to certain places, I know they're not gonna know who the fuck I am.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? So on that sense, yeah, I'm still local. But as far as for the work I put in, no, I don't feel like I'm local no more. And I say that with all humbleness, just because like I do a lot of work out of town, in certain towns and stuff, to where like now I can go to New Yorks and Bostons and stuff like that, and I can call people I met out there, like, yo, I'm out in your town, come fuck with me.
Exactly.
So that's why I say yeah and no. It's like yeah, to where I'm not like I can't just walk in any town and everybody knows me. But I can definitely get out of Pennsylvania and be somewhere and make some phone calls and we can get some studio time, or if we just need to grab some loud, you know what I'm saying? Like just, I'm out here now.
You know where
connections with people, like so yeah, no.
That's so I'm gonna just take it back to the music. You did drop a EP or it was an EP, right? It was like 5.
Yeah. The 25th hour.
25th hour. So you did drop the EP, and what do you feel like with music now? Were you able to focus on, because when you put something out, you gotta do all this extra shit. You gotta do all this extra shit with it. Like it's the worst part, but like, were you able to still focus on the music? Did you have to stop making videos and focus on music? Like, how do you do that when you do like put something out?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm able to do it. I can do it both at the same time now. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
okay.
Like I definitely like just recently I got another project in the cut now. For the right price, dropping sometime in May 21st. I'm gonna drop it.
Okay.
But like just like that, I just did that like last month, and believe it or not, because the person I was at the studio with, they do music too. So you can ask him. We was shooting his video and recording my project at the same time. I lied to you not. Like I lied to you not. It was like I would do a song, and then we'd be like, all right, boom, throw your track on real quick. We're gonna get a scene. We'll get a scene. All right, I'm gonna do another song. Boom, another song.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, yo. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
It's like a both type thing now. I learned to balance it a little bit now. Like I learned to Yeah. Basically, that's the best word. I just learned to balance it now. Like I know to put effort into what at what time.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Like,
and what was the you said the project that dropped? What was it called again?
oh, the old one or the new one? The old
No,
one.
the one that you're dropping May 21st.
Oh, May 21st is For the Right Price.
For the Right Price. And how many songs you got on there?
As of now, we got I think 8. I want to say it's 7 songs in a skit.
Okay.
And it's not even really a skit. It's more like a interlude. It's the producer, yeah, because we chat a lot on the phone, so he'll be sending me voice messages. He just sent me a funny ass voice message the one time, so
he threw it on.
Yeah, that's why the interlude for that. But because he made all the beats, so I'm like, yo, I want to incorporate you in here somewhere as well. Like, so
is it the first Don's the same dude you worked with on the last project?
Nah, the dude up for the right price is Robbie Blair. My man's Robbie Blair from New York. He's from New Rochelle.
Okay. And did you meet him doing videography or how?
Yeah. I met him doing videos. I met him. He booked me for a video. I met him through Magnetic actually. And I shot a video for him in Magnetic, and then he hit me up personally. So I went out to his town. We did a video, and then he's like, yeah, I make beats too. And like, I'm like, all right, just send me some, like, not brushing them off, but right. The music, and that's how it is. Like, you make beats, just send them through. I'll see if I like them.
Right.
He sent me like a package of beats, and I swear to God, the first beat I took, I'm like, this shit stupid. I hit him back. I'm sorry if I sounded like I wasn't interested. This shit is fire. Like this shit is stupid. Like, so he was on some. He basically kind of did what First did with me. Me and First had a couple for the 25th hour. We had a couple songs already recorded. So First was like, yo, I'll throw you a couple more beats and let's just make a project. Like, so Robbie did the same thing. He sent me a couple of beats. I picked a couple out, and he was like, yo, I'll send some more and just pick a certain amount out and let's do a project. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Like, so that's how dope came about. Like, because what they 26 say, hour on the way too. Me and First, we got
26 hour.
Yeah, the 26 hours on the way too. So I got 2 projects dropping within the next like 3 months.
Oh shit! And you're gonna be shooting all these videos. You a busy ass nigga though.
I'm just trying to stay productive, man. I learned if I stay busy, I can stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's a fact. They say they have multiple streams of income, and the goal is to have your businesses. My fault. Do you hear that dinging in my phone?
Nah, I don't hear that.
Oh, okay, good. It's on my end then. But they say to have multiple streams of income. That's how you know what I'm saying, you get wealthy, and to have your businesses pay each other. So basically, that's what you're doing in a sense, is you're meeting people in video that helps reflect back onto what you're doing in music. Like that's fine. Did you plan that? Is this just God working?
Both, because I don't want to take no credit from God. You gotta give God all the credit. But it's a little of both, because I always tell people like it's the Kanye effect. I always call it the Kanye effect, where it's like that's why I picked videos. Like when I told you my man told me to I gotta pick one to do.
Right.
I pick videos. I look at it like Kanye. Kanye knew he can rap, but these beats might get me in faster.
Right.
That's how I looked at it. Like, I know I can rap, but these videos will get me in faster. So like you wouldn't even believe there's a lot of artists I do videos for that don't know I rap until after I shoot their video, edit it, and upload it on my page. On like my YouTube page, yeah, and then they watch their video, and then I'll come up afterwards. They'll call me like, "Nigga, you battle?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
They be like, "Yo, I need a feature."
Yeah. They'll be like, "Nigga, why you tell me you rap?" It's like, yo, I didn't want to. I as soon as I say the Kanye effect, it's one like, yeah, I rap too, but I don't want to.
Right, you know,
right now. Like,
you know what hat you got on at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to be here trying to rap to your ear neither when I'm shooting your video. Nah, we're just gonna do this video, and then. Because I'm still the type too. Like I said, I meet people all the time that don't know I rap. I knew them. There's probably people that just found out this year that I rap, and I probably knew them for like 2 years already. And they're like, "Yo, bro, I didn't know the fuck you rap." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. I thought I told you." Like,
I thought I told you.
Yeah, I thought I said it. My fault. Like, I thought it was 110 Foster in town, but
and that just goes to show you just real focused. Like, you ain't one of them niggas that's just on the video like, "Oh, and I rap too." Like, even if it's somebody that shit like Cassidy, like you wasn't like, "Yo, I rap." Like you just know what hat to have on at the time. Like, and that's dope. And that's why you are, you know what I'm saying, the success is coming your way. And I do see a lot more coming for you.
I appreciate that.
You're a person that works harder than a lot of people. I personally know. I watch on social media, like you put in a lot of work. And you definitely need your flowers. If nobody told you, man, you doing your thing, and I see a lot more coming for you too.
Word, I appreciate that, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
And I got one last question. How do you feel about collaborations? Do you like collaborating in music better, or do you like collaborating with other photographers and videographers, like collaboration wise?
Me personally, I would probably pick. I would like collaborate in music more, just because I know when it comes to videos is kind of like painting, like painting and drawing and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, because I collab with videographers before, and I'm always down to collab with them. But I just know some videographers, even sometimes myself, it's like, not that you're stubborn, but you might be in your ways. So it's like, nah, I like this way, but they like this way. So like, if we can find the mutual grounds of collab, then yeah. But I feel like it's just easier with music, because with music, it's just, we both agree on this beat. All right, write your verse, I'm gonna write my verse. With videos, it's like, I don't really like that idea. And it's like, well, I think the light should be over here. No, I think you should. So it's way more than we're doing videos and with a song. I said a song is just, you like this beat? I fuck with it. You like it? All right.
Right. Let's write. You tell your story, I'll tell my story.
Yeah, you see what I'm trying to say? But with videos, you gotta collide the story. So that's what makes it a little harder. You gotta make sure everybody at the table is comfortable with what's going on. Because even with songs, sometimes, how many times you did features with people that you don't necessarily know, and they said a bar, you don't know what the fuck they said.
And it's hard to ask them. It's hard to ask them.
It's hard to ask. Yeah, how do you ask? Like, what you say right there? Like, so you just don't. You're just like, all right,
whatever. Be like, and then people ask you, like, yo, you know that he said this. I'm like, I ain't even know he meant that. Like, I don't agree.
Like, word, he said that? Like, nah, trust me, I go through that too. So that's what I say. With music, is 10 times easier. It's just agreeing on a beat and a vibe, basically. Where the video is like, we got to agree on colors, we got to agree on lights, we got to agree on where we're shooting this at. We got to, it's just a lot more into it. Like, it's way more into it. Like, and especially you know, y'all guys, niggas, man, we shoot videos, y'all get drunk halfway. They're like, yo, we're gonna hang from the ceiling. It's like, that's not the plan. That's not the plan. Like, that's not the plan. That wasn't the plan.
From the ceiling.
Yeah, it's like, that wasn't the plan to begin with. Like,
oh my God. That's hilarious. I know I said that was my last question, but this is my last question.
No, you cool, you good, man. You all good.
What do you prefer? I need an honest answer. At this point in your life, if you can only choose one, videos or rapping?
At this point in my life, damn, that's hard.
And it's like, you can only do one. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard, yo. Yeah, I wouldn't even. I'm trying to think. If I had to pick one, because I don't want to keep saying I don't know. I want to try to give an answer. I hate when I watch radio shows. Niggas is like, I don't know. And everyone's like, oh yeah, he don't know. It's like, nah, I want to try to give y'all an answer. Like, I don't know. If I had to see, because the
break it down.
Yeah, the grinder and the creative person in me wants to say videos, but then the lazy person in me wants to say music. Because I just know there's a lot. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot to do in music. There's a shitload to do in music. But to me, writing a verse and recording songs is way easier than doing videos. so the lazy person, he wants to be like, yeah, I can just fucking write songs, record, and smoke weed all day. I'm cool. But then the grinder in me wants to be like, nah, I want to go out and get active. I want to meet people. I like creating visuals. I like bringing people's visions to life. They tell me that they want to do something some way, and I can bring that to them. Like, just hearing people, like when I do like birthday parties and weddings and shit, and I send videos and people write back like, yo, I cried watching the video, thank you so much. It's like, that feels so good. That, like, not saying I haven't necessarily got that in music yet, but that takes a longer time,
right,
with music to get to that level where with videos, like locally, like like if someone was to say I'm locally right now, like, of course I want to be more and be further in life, and I want to do more, but I'm not necessarily mad right now. Like,
right,
I recorded a lot of families grow up, so I seen kids grow from when they was children to 10 years old and stuff like that, and just knowing I got personal bonds with a lot of people, because it's like I said, I helped capture
Ty, stop texting her back.
I'm dead. Yo.
Hold on, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
I thought I muted my mic.
Nah, I heard that.
Oh my god.
He said, Ty, stop texting him back.
Because I keep getting notifications on my laptop, like they texting back and forth. I'm in the group message with them and shit.
Yo, Ty, crazy. I'm mad. I want Ty to interview me too. I'm mad now.
Oh shit! I'm gonna tell her that.
Just clap her in right over here on the side. Like a little.
You know what? It was supposed to be that way, but since we had the kids, it's easier for her to watch both of them while we do this instead of us having to walk, jump off camera and shit. But
I believe it now, but yeah, my man's got twins too, so I know.
He just told me. I didn't know he had twins.
That shit is crazy, yo.
That life is so he know. Ask him about it. He know how to fucking go.
Yo.
But yeah, that's I'm gonna crop that part out, like
Okay,
or I might leave it. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Fuck it, either way, yeah. We live TV, yeah. We gotta stay true to the name, or they're gonna shun us. They're gonna cancel us on the internet. I don't want to get canceled. Cancel culture is deadly.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
My thing is, I be looking at it like, who's making these rules? Where are these rules coming from? Like
the internet, bro. Once one person says something, everybody just wants to be a part of it.
Yeah, I know. I could be so. I'm like, I'm waking up like, when did we cancel peanut butter? I just had a peanut butter sandwich last night. Like, I'm not, bro. Like, I just bought a fresh jar. That shit was $3.50. I ain't canceling shit till this jar is finished. You know?
Right.
Like,
yo, actually, I do. Actually, I have another question. My fault. You put out a song called "Can't Stand Me Now."
Okay.
And I was listening to it, and what are your thoughts now? We got past. Well, not past. The cop got sentenced for the George Floyd thing. There's still black people getting killed by police, shot by police, and Joe Biden. This is a political thing. We just went somewhere else, but
you good? You all good?
But Joe Biden signs a executive order for Asian people to not get harassed, but black people still been getting killed for years.
Yo, bro, it's funny because I seen those commercials when I watched TV, and I thought that, but I was like, it was one of those times I had to catch. I'm like, am I being racist right now? I'm like, am I hating on Asians right now? I had to catch myself. Like, is this a hate crime? Like,
am I going to jail?
Yeah, like, am I going to jail because I'm mad that they want to? Like, but I see where you're going with that because I felt the same way when I seen the commercial. I'm like, so this whole campaigns about the stop the hate on Asians, but black people are still dying on a daily. And there's
on camera, on video. I never seen a video of an Asian person getting harassed.
My whole point. That one. I ain't seen that one, yeah. Like, so I don't fucking. But yeah, go. I feel like you was going further with the question.
So what is your stance and your view on where we're at today? All the protesting and all the fight that's been done, all the money that's been put up to try to stop this, and it's just always gets swept under the rug. What is your view and take on all of that?
I think it's good because it's bringing like it's the awareness. It's bringing the awareness that's being needed. And I'm not saying that I can be the person or I can find a person. I just feel like it needs a little more leadership, if that makes sense. Because like I look at it like the Dr. Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X's and like the just the people like that one person was willing to lay it all on the line to make sure something gets done. The Tupacs in a sense, like
right.
I'm willing to put my life on the line, but this message is gonna get across. I feel like we really don't have that no more. I feel like a lot of this protesting, like you said, is like with the cancel culture. It's just you see it going on, so I'm just gonna say, oh, what fuck white people, fuck white people.
Right,
what I'm
exactly.
saying, like, with no necessary meaning at all. It's just fuck white people. Like, so that's my point on it. Like, so that's why, like, when it goes on, I feel like I do my part in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it and try to put it on the internet. So if like my protesting would be, I would protest in real life, not on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? I would really not go to the Gucci store.
Right.
This is just an example, but like if I was protesting against something, I'm not gonna be on the internet talking about fuck Gucci store and then be in the Gucci store, or I'm not even gonna go to the mall to go to the Gucci store and record their store and be like, fuck the Gucci store. If it's really
Right.
fucked up, I don't want to give them no publicity at all.
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
like that. That's how you get rid of something is you make them obsolete, you make them feel like they don't exist.
And
So that's why I feel like is the contradiction of what's going on nowadays. It's just that like there's a lot of good meaning behind it, but I feel like there's no necessarily real strong leadership to have all that energy go to the right place. Like I said, like how the Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X's was, or you like it, once again to bring the hip hop, even the Tupacs, where it's like that one person was going to die, like for the whatever cause it was that they were standing for. Nobody's really to do that no more, and I can't blame nobody. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not about to just go out and die for necessarily because especially in the era we live in now, I don't blame people because 9 out of 10, the era we live in, you're gonna die and they're gonna forget you in 3 days.
Yep.
So it's like that's the real big. The internet makes it to where like shit is in one ear and out the other. So that's what makes it hard to really stick to anything. Because like I said, everybody will be protesting, and then 3 days down the line, they're gonna be canceling the celebrity and forget all about protesting.
Exactly, and that's the thing. There's a lot of people that do want to be activists. People do want to make things. There's people with voices that can speak and they're educated and know how to talk and know how to say things, but they only do it when it's trending. They don't. They don't get out there and activate shit when it's not going on.
Yeah. My whole point, like you only, especially the celebrities, it's all just they're just doing it because it's hot. That's what's hot right now.
Right.
If protesting is hot, fuck it, it's protest. Like, that's how they're looking at it. Where it's like, nah, that protesting should be on a daily activity. Like
it's good content.
Exactly, and that's even with loving your people. Like how they say stop the hate crimes. Like really stop the hate crimes. Don't just say I don't hate people on the internet. Like be nice in life. Like I feel like what I do in my daily life contributes to trying to make the world a little better. Like I'm not being a douchebag no more, or not a douchebag period, or like just being nice in general with people, telling people have a good day to people you don't know.
Right, and you know what it is?
Somebody, like
people feel like just saying it, writing a post, writing a tweet or something, putting a picture up and talking about it it's like that's where life ends. It's like, nah, like what's happening now in your life outside of that, like it's like God don't stop, the universe don't stop.
Exactly.
It happens after that. So the energy you carry after that post or after that video is still gonna
really matters. That's what
exactly
really matters. Like that's why I made a little post not too long ago and I was like, yo, I exchanged my words good looks for thank you. I feel like it holds more weight.
Right. And that's a fact.
Being real. Like I feel like a person feels a little better when you tell them thank you. Just like 2 words, and not good looks. You hear good looks, it's just like, all right, whatever. Right. Yo, thank you. Like I say to people sometimes, and I feel like they look at me shocked. Like, this just told me thank you. It's like,
especially if it's a hood nigga. He's like, look at this bitch ass nigga saying thank you.
Like thank you. You're like, what? It's like, nah, bro. Like thank you. I appreciate that. Like it's little. I feel like it's little stuff like that makes the world better. Also, not just the post and the fake protest. It's like really living a life of being one with each other, like being nice to each other, being supportive of each other, even if you don't know that person. Like I said, something as simple as holding a door for somebody might make that person's day. Like you don't know what that person's going through. So like
exactly
shit like that. Like
and you like do
you need to start doing.
My fault. Go ahead.
No, I said it's stuff like that I feel like the world needs to start doing. That will little by little, them little steps will make the world a better place. Because I feel like the world is so like hostile right now.
Everybody's on edge. Everybody's ready to get the next video to do this and do that. And
it's like the world is crazy right now, man. It's the internet. I really feel like one of them old heads now.
Right.
Goddamn internet.
That damn internet got your kids fucked up.
Yeah, they got them towers messing with people's heads and shit.
But you are a guy that is from the street, and there is like this standard that's held from people that do come from that, and it's this like everything got to be cool, like everything you do, like if it ain't cool, like how you said thank you, like it's good looks, like it's like people are dehumanizing themselves just to be accepted by who?
Yeah, by who? That's my thing. Like that's what I said. Who's making these cancel? Who's the cancel boss? Like what? Like
who's in charge?
I want to speak to him. I want to see him. Like let me meet Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Perfect. That's making these rules. Like.
Yeah, and that's the shit that's going on. But yeah, I do want to say thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for being in tune with us. This is Sticky Money WeLiveTV, Tim Foster, Icky. Any more names you got?
I don't know, but that's smoke. You gotta put the little beep. Oh shit. That's all, man. That's all. That's the only names.
Or I do appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking the time out your busy day to come fuck with us.
And I appreciate y'all for having me. I'm sorry I was a couple minutes late and whatnot.
Nah, you good. It was my fault too with the audio and shit.
I see y'all grinding like this is dope. Like what y'all doing. So that's why once you hit me and said you wanted to, I said, yo, I'm down. Let's do it. Like,
well, I appreciate that.
I definitely support y'all. Yeah, man.
And then do just shout out your upcoming project one more time and where they can find you and all that good shit.
Get the smoke on my lungs. All right, so yeah, the new project For the Right Price dropping May 21st, 2021. If you don't know, because some people might be like, well, what year? So we did this year, For the Right Price. You heard, produced by Robbie Blair. Shout out my mans. Then we got the 26-hour that's dropping this year. Also, I want to say it's gonna drop like a. Because I'm still debating when to drop because I don't want to drop too much music back to back and just waste music. So that one, 26-hour, probably drop like summertime.
Okay.
But the soonest one, For the Right Price, next month, May 21st. Instagram, if you're looking for me, you can find me, Mr. WeLiveTV. Twitter, Mr. WeLiveTV. Snapchat, I want to say is Mr. WeLiveTV. Facebook, you can look up the WeLiveTV production page. Tim Foster, if you want to hit me personally on the book. I mean, I'm horrible on iMessages, AC will tell you. So you can hit me though. you can
try.
You can try. Hit me though. I'll be trying. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying.
Or so yeah, hit them up, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, Apple, iTunes, all them shit, Spotify, I'm on all those. You can find all the music on there. I be forgetting to shout those out. As you see, I want straight video mode.
Yeah, right. And you can find them there, Sticky Money, and go check them out, man. Dope dude, dope soul, hard worker. And once again, man, I appreciate you. And thank you for everybody who tuned in. This is AC. WeLiveTV. We out.
Free smash.